The Guyana Trades Union Congress called a press conference on Friday to talk about two workers whose rights were violated by a foreign bauxite company, the BCGI. Their dismissal prompted the tabling of a no-confidence motion in the National Assembly against the then Labour Minister Manzoor Nadir after certain laws were not in place. It is now a bother for the Gtuc that the workers are on the breadline and those who were on their side while in opposition are appearing not to be there now.
The matter of workers' rights and welfare employed at the Bauxite Company Guyana Incorporated that is being treated flippantly by the elected state officials will no longer see the Guyana Trades Union Congress trying to have this matter resolved behind closed doors, since apparently these workers are being taken for granted and only matters when they are required to vote.
Lewis said it should not be seen as though the workers are begging for something, but measures should be put in place for their rights as employees and more so as Guyanese employees to be respected.
The fact that these workers have vested their confidence in a group who today holds the lever of executive and legislative majority power, such power which the workers granted the elected official must now be used to ensure justice is delivered for them.
Trade Union Congress is currently calling on the minister with responsibility for Labour, Minister Valda Lawrence, to begin the process to enforce those laws. This call comes just a few days after the trade union movement observed World Decent Work Day.
When this party now vested with executive power, it is expected by every worker that this issue would have been given priority. The affected workers have today seen the issues of sugar workers, rice farmers and others being addressed, while they are being sent signals to wait for justice to be delivered. Justice delayed is justice denied.
One of the workers who were sent packing told media workers of the hardships he faced at the hands of his employer.
Every time you come home and you reach back on site, they produce you with a contract that has nothing in it, no benefits for you. You sign that contract, and when you return home, that's the end of that contract. There are workers working there that are not entitled, you're not entitled to vacation because you're a contracted worker. You pay all the laws of this country. Mr. Benny said, and I quote, I am rigid more than rigid. The only right y'all got comes through me. Y'all get what I say you must get.
Royden James for HGP Nightly News.